Nowadays, Iranian women are going around without hijab. What's the problem? Morality police. For any second, if they want, they can beat her, they can put her in a van, and they can bring her into their temporary prisons. We have so many cases of. Hi everyone, I'm a big fan of Sahar, and he's really one of the most beautiful personalities that I've found in my life. Really, I mean that. And about that person that he got born in New York. First of all, there is no accusation. Is it my sound okay, or should I make it louder?
Perfect.
No, okay. Okay. First of all, most of the people that you see in New York, America, and other European countries that they got born there, but they still support Hamas or IRGC, they are basically the sons and daughters of these murderers that they are in my country. It's a real matter. I mean, just go for thousands of visas that Zarif with Obama nuclear deal that they've made for thousands of these IRGC sons, that they would get visa and their financial situation would be safe in these countries. And by the way, thank you that you've mentioned you don't have any kind of rights. Why are you talking about Iran? He got born in New York. He supports the murderous regime and IRGC terrorist group. And suddenly he has his second-hand knowledge is above my first-hand experience. How does it come? I mean, and how can it be possible?
Navid, I was speaking through you. I was thinking like you. I was like, what would Navid say at this moment? What would Navid say?
Yeah, sometimes I want to criticize your way of debating. You have to be more aggressive. Come on, bro.
I can't.
Show me the spirit.
I'm not the aggressive type. I'm not the aggressive type. But
I
that's
am.
what you
I am. No, but the last one also, I just wanted to mention one thing. I always come a bit to health in a healthy way to use your audience to inform people, for my people. It's not for my ego, for any follower. I don't care. I don't work for anyone. But I just want to inform you. The previous scenario for Iran was 50-50, civil war or freedom. Now it got changed. Now China and Qatar are thinking about a new Iran without this kind of Islamic regime. So the new order would be 50-50 reformed Islamic regime or the freedom for the people of Iran. I just wanted to make this differentiation that Qatari's money, Chinese money, and maybe Russian in the future, they are on the side of reform for Iran. They are done with Mujtaba Khamenei, the son of Khamenei, but they are trying to promote Hassan Khomeini, the son of that bastard Khomeini. So we have to be so aware about it, and I just want to inform people about that they can't stand Islamic regime because they want to do trade with America and this kind of stuff. These are serious geopolitical matters. They want to do trade, therefore they don't want a destabilizer Islamic regime. But they don't want a strong Iran, because Iran is basically hub of everything in Middle East.
Yeah.
So they want to have their own profit. Already Qatar is stealing oil from the shared oil stations in the Persian Gulf for years. And the weak Islamic regime, corrupted Islamic regime government doesn't do anything about it. So I just wanted to inform people, and the people, I'm not talking about governments, you, me, all the other people. We have to promote the potential of the people of Iran. They're willing, that they want to establish a democracy. They want to establish a democracy that would be friend with one and only Jewish state. And it's not just for the Jewish people and Israeli people. It's also our mutual interests. We are flanked with all of the Islamized countries, Afghanistan through the east, Pakistan to the east of Iran, and middle of us, all the Islamized countries. So we have just each other. And I would like to use this audience. I found so many Jewish friends. I mean, lovely. If I go to Tel Aviv, I would claim, Sahar, if right now I go to Tel Aviv, maybe I would have more friends than you.
You have a message from Double Iron. He said, "My brother Navid, God bless you." You know this guy?
Yeah, he's one of the really nice Iranians in America. I talked to him.
He's a part of he's a part of my Discord. Navid, you should join my Discord, by the way.
Bro, I always hated Discord, but when you ask me, I can't say no. So absolutely I would do. I promise.
Thank you.
I promise.
Thank you.
After this conversation. So yeah, that's the bottom line. Woman life, freedom, and please support the Iranian people. And I'm talking to Israeli people, American people, European people. Just one last thing. Just search it and show it for your audience. It's so fascinating. I mean, in the bad way. The day that we had a protest in several days ago, there were 15,000 people in front of the symbol of democracy in Germany, Bundestag, German parliament. Interestingly, one person with I mean, full skilled Islamists with Taliban flag was there. So please, I would like to ask everyone to get think about the narrative. This narrative that they say, no, we are against war, and then you bring the Islamic Republic flag. The only thing that we worked on it for 2.5 years in Berlin to, demonize that, to not see that anymore. And they are bringing it easily. I mean, get the narrative. These anti-war movements, unfortunately, are against the existence of Israelis right now. Right now. I'm also against wars, but I'm also against terrorists that they want to kill me, and I would fight them. This anti-war movement that we have right now, the biggest problem with it is that right now they are representing non-existence of Jewish people, Israeli state, and also they are avoiding the freedom, establishing a democracy for the people of Iran, which they deserve so badly.
Yep.
I get passionate about it. I mean, you can't believe how much the educated women of Iranian people, they have more percentage than men under the Sharia law. I mean, it's unbelievable. So can you say that these people doesn't deserve a democracy? These people doesn't know democracy? They know it perfectly. When I'm 25, when I talk with 16 years old, sorry, I'm talking too loud. When I talk with 16 years old boys and girls, Iranian boys and girls, it's fascinated. I'm already behind, and I would acknowledge that. I'm also Z generation. I'm the grandpa actually of the Z generation. I got born in 2000. I'm the first kind of generation. They are ahead of me, really. I mean, they are ahead. 16, 18 years old Iranians. They are ahead of me. So we need just the global support. IRGC has to be in the European terrorist list. A snapback mechanism. It's what they have to activate, and these kind of stuff. Please, even if you're not activist or you don't know, you don't do anything, just spread the woman life freedom, Mahsa Jina Amini's name, and just advocate as a story in your Instagram for the people of Iran, the way that I do it for my Israeli sisters and brothers, not just for shared interests. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely, we have shared interests with Israelis that I do, but above that, I really truly love Israelis, and I am always sad when I think about 100,000. I've researched it and I've got a new number. 100,000 Jews that they've got evacuated from my country, not by us, by the Islamic regime. And we want all of them back. They have to go back to their home, even if they want to still live in Israel. They deserve their home. Iran is the land for all ethnic groups, not just me.
Navid.
Thank you.
Navid on the way of becoming an influencer, guys. If you're not noticing, yeah? Navid, give me your username again so I can attach it in the chat. Navid is on the way of becoming an influencer. He's going to debate Hamza one day. He's going to debate Dalton one day. And hopefully the stupid guy we just spoke to from New York who claims to know more than people who were born in Iran. Yalla, give me a break. Give me a break. And then
I dare you to debate me. I dare you to release your IRS, and I would release also my tax number. We would see which one is corrupt.
But Navid, he's scared of you.
Yeah.
He's scared of you. He doesn't debate
Absolutely,
real Iranians.
they have to be.
He doesn't debate real Iranians.
Bro, you can't imagine. I'm more interactive with Berlin police more than my family because of the threats that I get. But I don't give a shit.
Good. You shouldn't give a shit. People like you are the reason why people are aware of this. Because of people like you.
I wrote.
Yeah, okay. No, where'd you write it? In the chat?
In chat, yeah.
Wait, I don't see it. Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Can you write it here in our chat?
In our chat, yeah, absolutely. Oh. People like you go for it.
No, I can't find yours. That's why.
No. I mean, you were explaining something.
No.
People like you.
People like you is the reason why people around the world are fighting for Iran. Because without you, the people of Iran, they're scared to have a voice. They're scared to speak because they know that something bad will happen to them if they are. You know how many people I speak to from Iran on this app? And they tell me, oh, if you're recording this, please don't post this or blur my face or change my voice. Or I ask why. I mean, I know why. They say because if the IRGC finds me, they're gonna either arrest me, they're gonna do very bad things to me. So the fact that you're in Germany is pretty good because you can speak on behalf of Iranians that can't speak, that don't have a voice, and that's why I think Navid is a very, very wonderful person to follow, and that's why I'm gonna copy it again, put it in here on IG. Okay, I just sent it. Guys, this is his...
You know that I already appreciate the love that you're sharing with me. I mean, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Because,
every time you promote...
Because it's not only... It's because people need to understand, I don't do this for myself. There's a bigger purpose that I do this for. And one of them is for the people of Iran. One of them is for the people of the West. And a big reason is for the people of Israel. And we have a common goal.
Democracy.
Yeah.
Democracy. We have the common goal. Perfect. Democracy, freedom. I mean, in 21st century is so fascinating, and I still have to, I mean, in my own way also, we have to debate people that Aisha was 6 or 9. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, the point is that Islam is offering, is allowing men to get married with under 18, the children basically. And it's pure ignorance. It's pure, and one of the guys. I mean, last point. It's interesting. Also, I'm with force. Actually, I got expert about Islam. Unfortunately,
before you go, sorry, people are saying. Before you go with your statement, people are asking you if you have a YouTube channel.
Actually, I'm starting my own podcast, but and the next week we would have the first one. Jessica from Australia. Thank you. Yeah, bro, your promotion connected me to so many people. I never forget that, and I say it in public.
Guys,
your promotion was a gift.
Follow Navid. He's starting a new podcast. What's going on with you?
You would see it on my Instagram. It has logo, everything. It would be the first, and maybe one day. I mean, it has to be bigger. I know your platform is another game. One day you would come to my podcast also.
Amen. You're a friend, Navid, of course. I would love to.
So one other point about this Islamic person that said, I mean, the narrative that they are representing, it's so fascinating. He said, he claims that Islam is this and that. Then they don't have any more argument to justify these inhuman laws. They would say, I'm not an expert. You have to ask Imam. But again, you ask them and you would go for the arguments from their imam, then they become expert again. I mean, how is it? Are you an expert or not? I mean, it's so funny. I mean, if someone is not a Muslim or doesn't have anything against radical Islam. My mom is a Muslim and she is a role model for all of them. Even she a Muslim, but she's a Muslim. She's in her own life. That's a role model. If you think you don't have any fear from Islam, radical Islam, and you can't see it or you don't have any kind of approach, see these people. These people, maybe they seem dumb, but they function in the society. Unfortunately, they are so able to be dominant in the society. Mm-hmm. Therefore, I don't advocate just for my people. I advocate for Germany. When someone with Taliban flag would come in democracy and
slap him in the face, give him a slap in the face.
Oh, bro, wait. In here is not, unfortunately, Middle East, so we can't, do those stuff. Here is too democratic, we can say.
Slap him in the face. You see him with the Taliban flag, you tell him, you go back to where you came from. You don't belong here. Yeah, you can go back to Afghanistan if you want.
Mic drop, bro. Yes, mic drop.
But now you have a hell of a mic to drop. Navid, you have a hell of a mic. You have a real.
Actually. Isn't it? I mean, for 30 euros. I mean, unfortunately.
This is 30 euros. You sound amazing. Navid.
Bro, AI. That would help you.
Check this out.
Navid, yeah, there's people from Israel saying that they want to support you. They want to follow you. I swear to God, there's people here saying they want to follow you.
I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Go to my Instagram, Navid Ansari with 4 I at the end. Woman Life Freedom Podcast. I would begin with it on YouTube and follow Sahar. Not just follow him. Sahar is in another level. Support him financially. Why? Let me show you how I can promote you in the logical way. Why? Because independent medias nowadays are so crucial, especially now that we have learned how it's crucial for protecting the democracy. Because if you get money from other sources, you would get biased. So these truthful, direct, um, interesting stuff and contents that you see, political contents that you see, it's because you support Sahar. Not just Sahar, so many people that they try to stay independent. So please, not just as a follower, it's wonderful, but support him financially. That's important because he has to live. He has to be able to continue his job and advocate for what he likes. That's the freedom. And your money matters. I mean, your support matters. And you're the one of the person that I would promote, and I'm a bit poor as a refugee in Germany, but if I had the money, I would absolutely support you financially also.
I have a question for you.
Love you, bro.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for supporting. I have a question for you just so I can respond better. If somebody ever comes to me again and says, do you know how many people walk freely without a hijab in Iran and nothing happens to them? Give me a better response. Give me a good response, something powerful.
Oh, thank you for mentioning that. I've got irritated with that. The point is, first of all, I lived that. First of all, the oppression is not in Iran against women. It's the biggest oppression. It's the biggest, no question. But it's even against men. If I go like that, with this short that I would get hit by the morality police. They would put me in a van and they would bring me it's so interesting. In court, you can't go with these t-shirts. You need the long one.
Okay, because it's
And this kind of
disrespectful?
No, it's Sharia law. I mean, it's where is your kind of
Modesty.
hijab or whatever?
Modesty.
I mean, yeah. So when he says that, yeah, absolutely. Nowadays, Iranian women are going around and they're going into the street without hijab. What's the problem? Morality police. For any second, if they want, they can beat her, they can put her in a van, and they can bring her into their prisons, or not temporary. What's it called? Yeah, temporary prisons. And the problem is that I don't know. Am I able to talk about
Talk about whatever you want. Yeah.
for the stream? I mean, we have so many cases of rape. For that matter, I mean, the people that they are doing it, they are sick, mentally sick. So when you talk about it, okay, yeah, now the majority of people, they have courage to walk into the streets without their hijab. But the law is there. Authority is there. Oppression is there. And it doesn't change any kind of approach of Islamic regime. Don't get to these propagandas that they want to push. That's Qatari money. That's Chinese money. And these are the stuff. They are no allegation or accusation. These are just my personal opinion. Absolutely, I'm wrong. I have to say it, guys, because for the court. They are just my opinion, and I know the game, bro. I mean, you can't imagine how many activists Islamic regime is lobbying against them, and they are accusing them in the court of Germany. So every time you have to mention, that's the game, but I can't play. So these are the stuff about China, Qatar, everything that I said. These are just my personal opinion that I use my freedom of speech to talk about them. There is no allegation or anything, accusation. So the point about is that the authority is there and still the women are not free. It's the majority. They can't control it anymore, but the oppression is still there. The danger for a woman is still there. How can you respond to that? Yeah, that would be kind of the situation. I don't know that you can frame it in the best way. Your literature, is better than me, but that's the situation on the ground.
I'm gonna make a video out of this, Navid. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna make a video of that specific portion. I hope that's fine, and I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna tag you. Hopefully, it's gonna get you to 10,000 followers.
Oh, let's go for another collaboration. Our last video, the only video that we had now, it's 650,000 views. It's fascinating.
Our video?
Our video that we have.
Wow.
Yeah, you have so many others because it got trend again. It was not in the top of your Instagram. It got trend again because of the conflict between Israel and Islamic regime in Iran.
Wait.
Political correctness is that, guys.
I'm trying to see how much do we have. My phone.
650, 40 right now. I think.
Ya Allah, ya Allah. Okay, good. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. People like you, guys. This is Navid. Navid is from. He lives in Germany, but he's from Iran, and he speaks on behalf of Iranians that don't have a voice. Very passionate. And we spoke one time, and another time, and another time, and this is the another time that we spoke. And I'm gonna make a video out of this because it's an important video. It's an important video. If you have if you have Iranian people that follow you, when we collab, ask them to repost the video on their stories because we need Iranians to spread this. It's not only, it doesn't matter if Israelis do it or Americans do it or Indians do it. We need Iranians to do it, But they just need to be brave enough.
Short point, because now people are so passionate about Iran after my words. Okay, we don't have any opposition between Iranians. We have just people. We have just independent people. We don't have Reza Pahlavi, the crown prince, as a leader of the opposition. We don't have Masih Ali-Nejad, the feminist one. We don't have Narges Mohammadi, who won a Nobel Prize. It's long and I don't want to talk about that. None of them are the leader of the opposition, or Hamed Esmailian, one of the victims of the P-70 752 flight that is IRGC, Ukrainian flight that IRGC hit with the rocket.
Yeah.
None of them, please, people, independent people, just analyze with your own brain. Priority is the freedom of the Iranian people. Unfortunately, we Iranians don't have any strong opposition. So don't get stuck in the game of Mr. Crown Prince, with all due respect to his family and especially his grandfather, especially Reza Shah, the father of the modern developed Iran. Don't get stuck into the fan base of Reza Pahlavi, Masih Ali-Nejad, Narges Mohammadi, Hamed Esmailian. None of them. Go protest to the streets, support the right voice that you find, and this kind of stuff. Please. Just one life freedom. It's the biggest one that you can support. And I love you, Sahar. Really. I love you. Really.
Guys.
I mean that. I know you're married, but...
Yeah, I don't want to say. Guys, thank you to Navid. Navid, thank you for a beautiful conversation. When you speak more than me, that's how I know the other person is giving some truth bombs. So it's going to be my pleasure to release this video. And people like you. People like you in the comments. You can see. People are saying fascinating in Hebrew. Meratek. People like you. And hopefully...
Because I don't do it for myself. I do it for my people. It's not for my ego. I don't care. Iran, can I mention also that? Sorry, it's interesting. It's interesting. You know how Iran got survived under we are in the square of the world. Basically, even if Alexander wanted to go to the east, he had to go through Iran.
Yeah.
Therefore, we had to get massacred, actually. Mongolians came, they became Iranian. Alexander came, they became Iranian. Anyone came to that land, and I'm talking about the current border. This current border is the best Iran that you can see. It would never get separated. In this current conflict, did you hear from Azeris or Kurdish people in Iran? Or, I don't know, Baluchis or Gilakis that they say, we want independence? No, because it's about the civil rights in Iran. They know they are the owner. The court in Iran is the owner, and the oppression from the Islamic regime is not because of Persian ethnic group, which it doesn't exist. I have to be Persian. What the fuck is Persian ethnic groups? We don't have it. We have just Persian speakers. Really, we don't have it historically. Whatever. The oppression of the Kurdish people in Iran is just because of the Islamic regime, because they have different type of, they practice different kind of Islam. or Baluchis are Sunnis. So it's not relevant with the ethnic groups and this kind of stuff. My point. But one day I realized why Iran has survived every time. Because of people like me, that we know and we are so obsessed with the culture that we've got born in it. And we know in the future, when you go so deep, I mean, that's my own kind of awareness about it. When you go deep inside of the culture of Iran, you would realize it was because of the people like me that we know in the history would their no name would remain from us, no name. But one movement from me, one push from me, one push from the other one push from the other one would keep this land safe. Because that's the obsession and the beauty of this culture. At the end, you would say, let it to, I don't want any name from me to remain. But this culture is so precious. It's so pity to see it disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the nature of Iran. The people like me and my ancestors, that we have the willingness to give our life for this democracy, for this beauty of this culture, to survive, to remain, to get improved. Although that I know no one would care in even 10 years who the F was Navid Ansari. But I did my job.
Navid Ansari could be a person with 100,000 followers back in the future, not back. In the future, you're gonna have 100,000 followers. You're gonna be like 2CTV.
Bro, thank you so much. I hope that more famous that I get, I would advocate more honest and better for my.
As you should.
I mean,
as you should.
as I should.
Navid, can you teach me something in Persian that I can like just a blessing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
absolutely.
A blessing, something I can say to people from Iran when I see them. Something easy though, not something like khur khurum, not something like this. Something easy to say.
Bro, you're Jewish. You have so many then you complain about it.
Go ahead, give me one.
Do you want the meaning of woman life freedom or something? I mean,
give me woman life freedom, and give me also another one that I can like a nice greeting, like you say shalom for Jews, something for Persian.
Ah, okay. For Persian, I don't know. For Persian, you can say the durud bar to. It means shout out to you. It's
durud bar tu.
Durud bar to.
Durud bar tu. Do I have to do this?
No, it's not.
Durud bar tu. No,
it takes time to be the original Persian. But I mean, sorry, Iranian. Persian is a fascist word actually. We don't have Persian. It takes time a bit to be the real Iranian. Durud bar to. It's actually shout out to you. We say salam. I mean, Arabs, they say salam alaikum, and we get irritated when someone say to us Iranians salam alaikum. We say salam. And we say nowadays more we are using the ancient words of really Persian, and it's durud bar to. It means
durud
shout out to you.
Durud bar to.
Durud bar to.
Durud bar to.
Yeah, perfect.
Durud bar to. Durud bar to.
And the woman life freedom, bro. Zan zendagi azadi. Zan zendagi azadi.
Zan zendagi azadi.
Yeah.
But give me the accent again. Do the accent again.
Zan zendagi azadi.
Zan zendagi azadi.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
Hey,
Durud
guys.
But Durud Barto would be perfect. Even if you say to the Persians and Iranians, they would say, "Oh, Durud Barto." Even you don't say Salam.
Well, I have to remember the Durud Barto because I'm gonna forget it.
Durud Barto, I would write it in the chat for you I would write it in Finglish. Durud Barto.
Durud Barto.
Durud Barto.
Yalla. Beautiful. Thank you, Navid, brother. Thank you, actually.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for what you do. I love you, bro. Really, you can't imagine how I appreciate what you do, your promotions, the love that you share. I just can say, really, I never forget what you did for me and what you're doing for me. as an Iranian, you know, we have Persian Taaruf. We are thankful till the end of the world. So cut me off. Yeah.
Guys, follow
Thank you.
Navid Ansari on Instagram. It's with III, Navid Ansari EEE on Instagram. Follow him, support this guy. And also, the video is going to be released soon. You can watch it. You can do whatever you want with it. Thank you, Navid. And as we all say, Durud Barto.